let's get started. So the topic about discrete random variable talks about that we have to get the mean and variance and also applies coding as well. We need to understand and follow from the basic principles, students, that the total sum of the probability for this chapter, the total sum of the probabilities always adds up to 1. So the total probability always adds up to 1. We have how to get the variance, how to apply coding of the data, how to find the mean as well. And there is also the concept of cumulative frequency distribution as well. Okay. So I'll try to make sure that as many concepts of the chapter we can cover in this. Let's start with the January 23 questions and try to understand how we are going to solve this. So the question says that the probability distribution table of the discrete random variable, you must know that a discrete random variable is basically that the values which cannot be in decimals, they are not continuous, which means x is equals to 2, x is equals to 3, and x is equals to 4. How do you read the data, students? You read the data in this way. In order to get the probability of x is equals to 2, the probability of getting x is equals to 2 is basically A. The probability of getting x is equals to 4 is 0.6 minus A. The probability of getting x is equals to 3 is 0.4. That's how you read the data. X stands for discrete random variable. It can be x is equals to number of houses, number of cars. Okay, if how many people have 2 cars, probability is A. How many people have 3 cars, probability is 0.4. How many people in a town have 4 cars, the probability is 0.6 minus A. X can be any discrete random variable. X can be number of calculators, how many calculators each individual have, how many pens each individual student have, how many horses, how many eggs each individual student have. That's how it goes. So what we have to do, where A is a constant, find in terms of A, we have to get the mean. Okay. Then we have to find the range of EX stands for the expected value of mean. We have to find the possible values of A. Given that the variance we have to find as well. Let's get started with part A. Part A is a very basic level. So let's start the working. Okay. So this is question number 14 from the book, and it will be, okay, so we have to get the expected value. That is part A. How do you get the expected value? Also called the mean. This will be called EX, me calls the expected value or the mean as well. So the expected value of this question we will find out in very simple 2 multiplied by A plus 3 multiplied by 0.4 and 4 multiplied by 0.6 minus A. That will be in terms of A answer for the expected value. Is everyone getting it? Following students understood? The expected value is always 2 times of A plus 3 times of 0.4 and plus 4 times of 0.6 minus A. That will be the case here. Okay. Is everyone understanding? Getting this clear, students? Following? Okay. The formula for the expected value is always, if I have to write it down, it's basically the number of observation times of probability. Whatever the x value will be, okay, x multiplied by p and adding of summation of all of them, x times of p, 2 times of a, 3 times of 0.4, 4 times of 0.6 minus a. You multiply all of them and add all of them. That's basically the expected value. Let's simplify and then check the answer as well. So we got the expected value will be 2 times of a plus, if we have recorded it correctly, 3 times of 0.4 and 4 times of 0.6 minus a. So it will be 3 times of 0.4, it is 1.2. And 4 times of 0.6 will be 2.4 minus 4a. Okay. Okay, let's continue. So it will be 1.2 plus 2.4. That will be 3.6 and 3.6. 2a minus 4a will be negative 2a. So that is what we will be getting, students, as the in terms of a, the mean. Is everyone clear? We got the mean in terms of a, which is 3.6 minus 2 times of a. Any questions? Anyone? Part A is done. And you have got 2 marks. 1 mark is for this one. and 1 mark is for applying the formula. That's how we get all 2 marks. Okay, it's a 2 marks part according to the question. Okay, this should be sir 2 marks, and we have got both the marks, 1 mark for expressing the equation and 1 mark for getting the answer. Let's also check question number 14, and the answer is 3.6 minus 2a. Is everyone getting it? Following understood? Yeah. Then any questions? Then part B, let's talk about part B. Part B is, I think, worth 3 marks that we have to. This one is difficult and tricky. Follow carefully. We have to find the range of possible values of the mean. We have to get for 3 marks, find the range of possible values of the expected value. What are the possible values expected range? So this one have to be dealt carefully. Okay, this one is a tricky one. Okay, how do you get the range? So what we need to understand from the range perspective as students basically, okay, what is the possibility here is, okay, definitely we are getting the mean as 3.6 minus 2a. ठीक है जी. And as you already know, a will be something less than 1. A will be something less than 0.6 as well. Is everyone getting it? A will be less than 0.6 as well. Let me explain in detail what I'm trying to convey. This is difficult one. Please follow carefully, students. As you know, देखिए, something is a value and a will be, just give me 1 minute. We need to do is basically understand that the probability is always less than 0. ठीक है? Sorry, the probability is always less than 1. Probability हमेशा less than 1 होगा, और जो भी वैल्यू होगी समथिंग 0.1 2 3 4 5 6 इस तरह होगी. और ये वाला जो है वो बता रहा है कि 0.6 माइनस ए है, तो डेफिनेटली समथिंग ए जो है विल बी लेस देन 0.6. एम आई राइट? क्योंकि अगर ए को 0.7 ले लेंगे तो ये नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. 0.6 माइनस 0.7 नेगेटिव आ जाएगा, नेगेटिव 0.1. Negative probability can never be negative. I repeat my point, students. Probability can never be negative. तो इसीलिए, because the probability can never be negative, so a value cannot be. You can assume that sir, a value cannot be 0.7. A value cannot be 0.8. A value also cannot be 0.9. Everyone agrees with me? ठीक है? Is everyone agree with me कि जीरो, क्योंकि अगर a की वैल्यू ग्रेटर देन 0.6 होगी तो फिर आंसर नेगेटिव आ जाएगा. दिस इज नॉट पॉसिबल. सो विच मीन्स कि a की वैल्यू इज समथिंग, a की वैल्यू विल बी समथिंग लेस देन 0.6. जीरो भी, a की वैल्यू 0.6 भी नहीं हो सकती, बिकॉज ऑफ द फैक्ट कि अगर 0.6 में से 0.6 माइनस करेंगे तो वो जीरो हो जाएगा. सो दैट इज वाई वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड, सिंस a वैल्यू विल बी लेस देन 0.6, तो यू a will definitely will less than 0.6. तो हम इसमें सब्स्टिट्यूट कर लेते हैं कि this will be the lowest possible, the lowest possible value, the lowest possible value of the mean will be कि we substitute the a value as 0.6 के, telling the examiner के a की value इससे कम ही होगी. तो just substitute mean के अंदर, we substitute in the mean 3.6 minus 2 times of 0.6. I am getting 2.4. So the lowest possible value of the mean will be greater than 2.4, and the largest possible value of, because they will need the range of values. So the range of values will be starting, it will be the mean will be greater than 2.4 and the mean will be the highest possible value, क्योंकि mean negative नहीं हो सकता. Whatever the value you take, it should be less than 3.6. So the highest possible value of that will be 3.6. के 3.6 के दरमियान we can get an answer less than 3. अगर ये 0 हो जाए, 2 times of a करके कुछ भी 0 हो जाए, तब भी 3.6 बचेगा. 3.6 minus 0 will be 3.6. So the mean will be, follow carefully students, between 2.4 is greater than ex is greater less than 3.6. That will be the mean. This is the range of possible values of mean, and this must be correct as well. 2.4, the mean will be between 2.4 and 3.6. Let me know. This one is a technical one. You have to think about it. It should be coming correct. 2.4 to less than 3.6. The answer matches. If anyone have a doubt, please ask. Okay. You have to think carefully for this question. Let's do it again because this part B is difficult for everyone. It's a one-off question. That's why I'm doing this as well. Okay, you make a star in your book. If you have that, okay, okay, this one you have to revise again as well. This one you have to revise. Okay. So दे आर आस्किंग व्हाट आर द पॉसिबल वैल्यूज ऑफ द मीन, क्योंकि हमारे पास मीन का फॉर्मूला तो आ गया, मीन की इक्वेशन आ गई 3.6 माइनस 2 टाइम्स ऑफ ए। अब जो भी ए की वैल्यू होगी वी हैव टू सब्स्टिट्यूट एंड वी विल गेट द आंसर। इज एवरीवन गेटिंग इट? आप जो भी ए की वैल्यू होगी आप सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे एंड यू विल गेट द मीन। सो इट्स वेरी कॉमन सेंस कि वी हैव डिस्कस के ए विल बी, a cannot be equals to 0.6 or a cannot be greater than 0.6 as well. Both of them are not possible. So what I'm trying, आप कुछ भी वैल्यू ट्राई कर लें, you if you want to try the value students, आप a की वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करें 0.1, you try the value of a is 0.2, you try the value of a is 0.3, you try the value of a is 0.4, you try the value of a is 0.5. Just try any value and you will realize yourself the answer will be always less than 3.6. Answer will always be less than 3.6 because क्योंकि हम 3.6 में subtract करें ना, basic maths we are doing subtraction from 3.6, so basic maths, और ये सबसे largest possible value हो गई, और लोएस्ट पॉसिबल वैल्यू इस बेसिस पे कर रहे हैं कि जब क्योंकि ए 0.6 नहीं हो सकता, हमने ए को 0.6 सब्सटीट्यूट कर दिया एंड देन वी गेट एन आइडिया कि जब वी सब्सटीट्यूट ए 0.6 द वैल्यू इज कमिंग 2.4, मतलब कि आंसर मीन जो है वो 2.4 से ऊपर होगा, क्योंकि हम जो है वो ए की वैल्यू 0.6 कभी नहीं लेंगे, तो हम 0.5 लेंगे, 4 लेंगे, तो आंसर विल बी ग्रेटर देन 2.4. So those are the two possible values that you have to give to the examiner to get complete 3 marks. So 1 mark ho jayega for the final solution if you have given in this form, students. 1 mark is for basically solving this kit 3.6 minus, and 1 mark for whatever working you are showing to the examiner or the explanation you are providing. Any other doubt, any questions, students in the class? Anyone, any
Sir,
problems? Let me know, students. Yeah.
why can't we use -1 or -2 or something like that?
Sorry, can you repeat? Why can't we use or why can we use?
Why can't we use -1 or -2? Because 0.6 minus -1.
Because probability cannot be negative now. If you do, what value you are assuming, what value you want to place it here, what value of a you want to
-1.
place it here? -1. There is no probability of -1. Probability, like from the basic of IGCS maths as well, or grade 8 and 9, probability can never be negative. Do you remember? Probability negative में आंसर नहीं आ सकता और probability 1 से ऊपर भी नहीं हो सकती. Probability is always between the scale of 0 till 1. If you remember, for example, today is Wednesday, probability is 100% 1. Today is Thursday, probability is 0. Understanding? Getting
Yeah.
it? So today,
Yes.
अगर मैं कोई कह रहा है today is Thursday, so the probability is 0. Today is not Thursday. Today is Wednesday, 100% today is Wednesday, probability is 1. ठीक है जी? Understood? Got the point?
Yes, sir.
This cannot be negative, and that is why a will be less than 0.6. There is a as well here, so definitely a is something between 0 to 0.5 something. अभी हम find करेंगे तो you'll realize better as well. Any questions? Anyone else? Tayyab, any questions? Following anyone? Zara, got it? Clear? Ahad, understood? Let's talk about the next one. Given that the variance is given, VAR stands for variance 0.56 for 6 marks. We have to solve the find the possible values of it. So let's get started. Let's do the variance now, students. Okay. So part C of question number 14, we have to discuss variance. Okay. So the variance will be the variance formula. First, write down variance formula is basically you have to square all of them. We will square all of them and multiply with the probability and minus the mean square. So it should be, okay, it will be summation of x square multiplied by the probability of x and minus the mean minus the expected value ka whole square. Understanding? Okay, this will be the formula. Okay, you have to square first, multiply by the probability and minus the mean ka square. So let's try to get this and let's match the answer as well. So let's start solving, students. It will be 2 square multiply by a, 3 square multiply by 0.4. So let's do it properly with all, because 6 marks you have to show proper working. It will be said 2 square times of a plus 3 square times of 0.4. बल्कि we should take help from here. जिसको square करना है पूरी चीज को, 2 square times of a, 3 square times of 0.4, and it will be sir 4 square times of 0.6 minus a, and this will be one of them. ठीक है जी? Let's first solve this. So it will be sir 4a plus 9 times of 0.4 is 3.6. 4a plus 3.6 plus 16 times of 0.6, that is 9.6, and minus 16a. 16 times of 0.6, 9.6, and minus 16a. So that is what I'm getting. Is everyone following? Understood, students? तो ये हो जाएगा 4a plus 3.6 plus 9.6 minus 16a. ये वेरिएंस है और माइनस द मीन स्क्वायर. मीन का स्क्वायर क्या हो जाएगा? 3.6 minus 2 times of a whole square. इसको माइनस करना पड़ेगा स्टूडेंट्स, which will be equivalent to or equals to the variance, which is 0.56. Is everyone following? Understanding on the same page? This will be, sir, 0.56. That will be the case, okay? So once we start solving, let's simplify. Whatever the like terms are, simplify. 3.6 plus 9.6, that is 13.2. 4a minus 12, 16a. So we got, sir, 13.2, if we are doing it correct, 13.2 minus 12a, and we multiply this. We expand the brackets, so it should be, sir, 3.6 times a square. So this should be, sir, a square, 3.6 whole square. A square, 12.96. A square minus 2ab, so minus 2ab plus b square. So please double check. I just have done the algebraic identity here, so it will be, let's copy paste again. 13.2 minus 12a is equals to, sir, 0.56, and this should be positive 4a square, and 3.6 times of minus 2 and 3.6 times of 2, minus 7.2 and minus 7. So yeah. तो यस, तो ये हो जाएगा माइनस 12.96 प्लस 14.4, minus minus added up, and plus 4a square. So it will be a quadratic equation that we will get, students. As you can clearly see, it will be a quadratic equation. 4a square plus 14a minus 14.4a minus 12. 14.4 minus 12, that will be 2.4a, और फिर minus 12, 13.2 minus 12.96, that will be 0.24, minus 0.56 is equals to 0. So I got 4a square plus 2.4a, 0.24 minus 0.56, negative 0.32 is equals to 0. Let's remove the decimals and then solve further. Let's remove the decimal. So it will be 4a square plus 24a divided by 10 minus 0, और इसको let's just multiply directly. अगर 10 से 100 से करना पड़ेगा तभी जाके बेहतर होगा. हाँ, तो let's multiply everything with 100. ठीक है जी. So if I multiply with 100 both sides, so it will be 100 times of 4, that will be 400a. This will be, sir, 400a square. 2.4 times of 100, that will be 240a, and minus 0.32 into 100, that will be minus 32. Trying to remove the decimal, okay? That's why decimal removing is better. 400a square plus 240a minus 32. And now you take common. Let's take 4 common, so it will be 100, or anything bigger number if we can take common. I think 8 we can take common. 8 we can take common. Yes. बल्कि उससे बाद we can take further number, bigger number as well common, maybe 16 as well common we can take. Yes, so 16 common ले लेते हैं. 16 common. 400 divided by 16, that's basic quadratic equation. 25a squared. 240 divided by 16, we got 15a, and 16 twos is 32. Up further नहीं हो सकता. That's it. 0 divided by 16 cancels out, sir. We got 25a squared, so just cross multiply and get the, just do the factorization and get the value. 25 twos are 50, and 50 can be made 10 fives are. So 10 fives are is 50. Let's see if we can get it correct. Will be 5a common, 5 fives are 25, plus 1 common, 5a minus 2. Now it doesn't work out, something different number. 50. What else can make 50? 25 twos are 10, 5s are 50, and if 50 can be made by 4 table, no, 5, 7, 8, 16 twos are 30. To have done it correct, 16 times of 25. Either we are making a silly mistake somewhere. So there should be 5 common, and 25 twos are 15, 10 fives are 50, and 10 and 5 are 15 as well. So this is not coming right. Negative, 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 positive. Sorry, negative, negative करेंगे. So negative 10, but फिर वो positive 15 नहीं आएगा ना. नहीं. Some other number. या तो फिर quadratic formula apply कर लेते हैं directly. I think so. Values तो match करना चाहिए. 22, 25, 25 a square plus 10a plus 5a 15. Anyone can let me know the values. What will happen? 2 25s are nahi ho raha. Any other table? Anyone can help out? What will be the values? What will be the quadratic values?
So it's gonna
0.4
be minus
a square plus 14.4 a minus 12, 2.4a and 13.2 minus 12.96, 0.24 minus 0.56, negative 0.32, and multiplied with 100 on both sides. Yes, go on, I'm listening.
So the answer for A is going to be minus 0.71 and
The answers will be A is equals to 1 over 5 or 2 over 5. So those are coming, but just the factorization is not working out. That's why what I'm asking, K, if we have 25a squared plus 15a minus 2, I just need the factors. If we are doing it correct, we just need the factors. So it will be 25 twos are 50, and 50 can be made by 10 fives are 50, and 10 and 15. So where is there's some mistake somewhere that we are not able to find out. 14.4 minus 12, 2.4 positive.
Can take the minus out, like minus 1 outside the brackets, and then
Minus, sorry. Yeah, here
we
is
can
the
take
mistake. Okay, minus multiplies with plus will become minus. Okay, that's the mistake. Okay, so this is already minus 4a square, minus 4a square, and the signs will change. Let's do it from, it's this minus mistake that we have done. So if we are keeping everything the same, so it will be, okay, let's take minus common first. It will be 4a square minus 2.4a plus 0.32. Because factors are coming correct, the answers are also matching. It's just the sign was having the issue. So we have made the sign correct as well. Minus taken as common. So we remove that. And now we take multiply by 100. So we got 400a square minus 240a plus 32 is equals to 0. And then if we take further case 16 commons, it will be 25a square minus 15 and plus 2. And now things will work out easily. It will be said 25a square minus 15a plus 2. Values were correct. It's just the sign were different because this minus I multiplied with this minus, got it positive, but this is a silly mistake that we did. Minus plus will become minus. Okay, students, everyone got the mistake. I put it in the red color. It's a calculation mistake. Is everyone following? Got it clear? So what we have is basically 25 twos are 50, and it will be 25a square minus 10a. Factors were also matching. It's just the sign was not matching. So it will be 5a common, 5a minus 2, minus 1 common, 5a minus 2. Here we go. Both the answers are matching the marking scheme. 5a minus 1, 5a minus 2. The values of a will be, definitely the value of a will be, should be coming between 0 to 1 because these A values are probability in the context of the question. So A value is 1 over 5, or you can write down 0.2, or the A value is 2 over 5, or you can write down 0.4. These are the answers, and we have got all 6 marks for January 2023 question. Everyone clear on the same page? Got it? Falling students clear? Is everyone got this clear? Falling understood? So
Sir,
how do you get marks? Gigi, go on.
sir, we don't need to make the working so long. We can just put in the calculator and then the
Huh, you
final
can
answer, we
also
can just write
exactly
it.
you can also do a quadratic formula as well, but since it's 6 marks, that's why I did the whole working. Since it's a lot of marks, that's why I did the working, and maybe they're asked they are looking for the working as well. Okay, Ji. So I hope it's clear, right? Understood? Okay, I think we have to show it in this one, the quadratic working, because of the reason okay, it's a 6 mark question, okay? But couple of marks will be, so we got the values of A. Let's double check. So the formula is here. Okay. Definitely application of formula of variance, couple of 3 marks most probably, that whether students know the formula of variance and whether they can apply the values, and most probably couple of marks for solving the quadratic equation and getting both the values. Please note if any value of a was coming negative, are you following Zumit? Zara Tayyib, अगर कोई भी value a की negative आती so you would have ignored it, you would have cancelled it because probability can never come negative. A can never come negative in the context of our question. और अगर कोई a की value 1 point something 75 भी आती, that was also wrong. So we wouldn't have taken it because it's the examiner have given a hint. It's the possible values of a. So it means we will get two values and both of them are between 0 to 1, less than 1, and both of, as you can see, both of them are also less than 0.6 as well. One of them is 0.2 and one of them is 0.4. I think we need to show the working. That's why it's 6 marks. Are you getting the point? Otherwise, ये 3-4 marks का भी होता है. The reason by of giving 6 marks is that whether the students can show proper complete working of quadratic or not. Understanding? This step is a little bit extra. Are you there following? Hello? Like steps here is little bit extra. You could have easily done quadratic formula as well here directly by saying the B value is minus 2.4, A value is negative 4, C value is 0.9 negatives. Like the values you could have taken it, but I prefer to do it with factorization. Is it clear? Got it understood? Clear? Following?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's how we got all question number 14, January 2023 is done. Let's talk about June 23. I would want everyone to have a look at it, read the question, and then I'll explain what this June 23 question is all about. Okay, students. Any concerns? Anyone who part 14, question number 14? So what we have is basically 15 says that there is a discrete random variable y which has a probability function k times of 3 minus y. So the y values are 1, 2, 3, 4. When the y values, how do you read this? So when the y values are 1 and 2, this is the function. When the y values are 3, 4, 5, this is the function. When the y value will be 6, the probability will be k. And if there is other values like otherwise means values of y greater than 6, like 7, 8, 9, it can the values cannot whether can anyone tell me whether the values can be in decimal? The values can never be in the decimal for y because this is what? This is our discrete random variable. In discrete random variables, we never deal with the y values cannot be decimal. Is everyone getting it? Falling students clear, understood? Is everyone understanding? So when the y value will be 7, 8, 9 or otherwise greater than 6, the probability will be 0, okay? The probability will be 0. These are all the probabilities. What we have to do is basically, sir, for 2 marks, show that k is equals to 1 over 30. Where k is a constant, we have to show that the k is equals to 1 over 30 for 2 marks. So let's start question number 15 as well from on the next page. Okay, if we have to show that k value is 1 over 30, it's very simple. All the probabilities adds up to 1, sir. So that is what we have to done for this question, okay? So it will be, okay, what we got is just substitute when y value is 1, it will be k times of 3 minus 1. So this should be k. Let's make a, I think bracket is, let's make a box which will be help us better for the whole question. Here we go. So the box is there and we have the y values. We are looking at y values and the probability of y. So when the y value will be 1, what will be the k value? When y value is 1, sir, when the y value will be 1, the k value, the probability will come out 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 times of k. Okay, is everyone getting it? The probability of y will be 2k when y value is 1. When the y value is 2, what will be the probability? 3 minus 2 is 3 minus 2 will be 1 and 1 times of k. Okay, so just substitute 2 now. 3 minus 2 is 1 and 1 times of k will be k. So when y is 2, the probability is coming out as k. Same thing you have to do for 3, 4, 5, and nothing for the 6. 6 3, let's do it, sir. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the probability at 6 is very simple. When y is equals to 6, the probability is k, okay? So let's just copy it down. When the y is equal to 6, probability is k. And let's work it out for 3, 4, 5, okay? So for 3, 4, 5, it should be 3 square minus 8 times of k, 4 square minus 8 times of k, and 5 square minus 8 times of k. Just give me 1 minute, students. Yes, let's continue. So hope everyone got it. So it will be when y's value is 3, 3 square, 9, 9 minus 8 will be 1, 1 times of k. So this will be again k coming. 4 square is 16. 4 square, sir, will be 4 square will be 16. 16 minus 8 will be 8, 8 times of k. This will be, should be 8k. And 5 square will be 5 square will be 5 square 25. 25 minus 8 will be 17, right? So 25 minus 8 will be 17 and that will be 17 times of k. Total probability always adds up to 1, sir. So it will be total probability will total probability adds to 1. So it should be adding all of them will give the k value 2k plus k plus k plus 8k plus 17k plus k is equals to 1. And then just add all of them and give the answer to the examiner. 2k plus 3k, 4k, and 4 plus 8, 12, 12 plus 17 is 29, 29 plus k is 30, 30k is equals to 1. I think we have proved it. K value will be 1 over 30 and you have got all, I think 2 marks or 3 marks worth part A. We have got the answer for that. Is everyone clear? 2 marks we have got, show that k is equals to 1 over 30. And then we have to find the exact value of probability of 1 till 4, where 1 is not included and 4 is included. Getting it, students?
Sir,
Yes, Zuman.
where do you get the 30 from?
30 is basically 2k plus k plus k plus 8k plus 17k plus k, all adds up to 30k.
Okay.
Got it now?
Yeah.
Clear, understood, got it?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about part B. So part B, follow carefully, everyone. We need to find out. Let's copy the question as well. This time it's important. We have to find the exact value. Please focus on the words of the examiner. We have to get the value, exact value of probability of 1 till 4 and focus on it that 1 is not included but 4 is included. Okay, 1 is not included and 4 is included. So you just go at the question and tell the examiner that we have to get probability of 1 till y less than equals to 4, between 1 till 4, where 4 is included. So which means, okay, we have to find the probability of y is equals to 2 3, and 4. Does everyone agrees? You just have to add the probabilities of 2, 3, and 4. So probability of y is equals to 2, probability of y is equals to 3, and probability of y is equals to 4. You add all of them and you get the answer. Is everyone clear? Understood? So that will be, sir, k plus 8k, which is 10k, and the value of k is already available, 1 over 30. 1 over 30 from the previous part, the value of k is available, and the answer will be also available. 1 over 3 will be the answer. That will be the probability of 1 till 4 inclusive. 4 is inclusive and 1 is not inclusive. So that's how we get the marks for this one as well. Any questions, anyone? Please have a look at this one. Is everyone clear? Following understood, students? So we got basically 1 mark for getting 1 over 3. Let's also check as well. Are we getting 1 over 3? It's exactly correct. Part B answer is correct, 1 over 3. And this one is exactly just we have to prove. So we get those marks as well. This must be also 2 marks. So both of them were 2 marks. As you can see, this question was also worth 11 marks. 11 out of 75 marks secured in the test, which means easily a lot of percentage. This one as well, 4 plus 7 plus 9. This one is worth 13 marks. So that's also 13 out of 75 huge marks. So both of them were 2 marks each. So it's the same. Okay, 1 mark for the value, 1 mark for the working. And this one also, okay, if you are doing the correctly, 2, 3, 4. So 2 marks for around that thing. Next is we have to find the expected value, again the mean. So let's quickly do that as well, because after that the part gets difficult. Okay, so part C is also not difficult. We just have to find EY, which is expected value of EY, which means the expected value find करनी. Then part D and E becomes difficult. So let's quickly do part C. Okay, sir, we have to get the expected value of Y, and that should be very simple. Again, the same protocol. Everything multiplies. 1 multiply by 2k plus 2 multiply by, just make sure show the working, it's better. 3 multiply by k, just show 1 time. 4 multiply by 8k, 1 times of 2k, 2 times of k, 3 times of k, 4 times of 8k. That's how we have to go. Is everyone following? Then it will be, sir, 5 times of 17k and 6 times of k. So whatever the values in first, let's find it on in terms of k. पहले हम k के terms में निकाल लेते हैं और फिर आखिर में we'll just substitute. In the end, we'll just substitute the value of k. So this should be 2k plus 2k, 4k, 4k plus 3k, 7k, 7k plus 32k, which is 39k, and 17 fives are 85, 85 plus 39, that is 124k. So this will be coming 130k. Mean is coming 130k, and it will be 130 times of 1 over 30. So I would be getting the mean as 130 divided by 30, something around 13 over 3. Let's keep it as it is. Okay, the answer is coming, sir. 13 over 3 as the expected mean. 1 mark for the answer and 1 mark for showing whatever the working you are able to show for worth 2 marks. 13 over 3, is it matching? It's matching. Is everyone getting it? Following? Any concerns, any questions? Anyone? Let me know people got it. So again, 1 mark for the final answer and 1 mark for showing the formula and working it. Is everyone clear? ठीक है.
Yes.
Guys, got it clear, everyone? Thank you. Other people, Zara, Zuman, got it understood. Ahad, clear. Tayyab, following.
Yes, sir.
Then we got part D for the question. Follow carefully. That's the coding coming in, okay? So that's our coding part coming in. So what we get is basically the random variable x is equals to 15 minus 2y. The random variable x is equals to 15 minus 2y. You have to calculate the probability of y is greater than equals to x. So a lot of students will get confused. It's worth 3 marks. Let's copy paste it first and then try to follow. X is equals to 15. This is coding. X is equals to 15 minus 2 times of y. Is everyone getting it? X is equals to 15 minus 2 times of y, and the examiner wants you to find probability of y is greater than x. The examiner wants to find probability, sorry, The examiner wants us to find the probability of y is greater than equals to x. Calculate the probability of y is greater than equals to x. So you will, what you need to understand is basically you have to get the numerical value. Okay, you can't solve it in this form ke y greater than x kab hoga. We don't know that. Okay, we don't know when the y will be greater than equals to x. It's better what you do is basically solve it in the equation form. Is everyone getting it? Follow carefully. जब ऐसा question आएगा, this is new concept. Okay, up till now what different types of concepts we have done? The total probability adds up to 1, how to find out the mean, how to find out the variance, how to find out range of the mean, how to solve different, how to solve from the values available. Now comes in, if you have these type of questions, how do you do it? So it will be just solve in an equation form. They are telling, follow very carefully, they are telling y is greater than equals to x. Does anyone know what is x? Sir, yes, we know that x is basically equals to 15 minus 2y. Just substitute. If you know that x is basically equals to 15 minus 2y, instead of x, we write down 15 minus 2y. We have done this a lot of times at the IGCSE level. Just subject making. Is everyone understanding? x की जगह सब्सटीट्यूट कर देते जस्ट 15 माइनस 2y. डज एवरीवन एग्रीज? और फिर आप इसको सॉल्व कर लें. y plus 2y is greater than equals to 15. This should be, sir, y plus 2y 3y. 3y is greater than 15. So y is greater than 15 divided by 3 is 5. Hence we go, we have to find the probability. We need to get it in the numerics form. We need to get a number on the right hand side. Left hand side पे variable होगा. Our variable is y. Left hand side पे variable हो गया. And the right hand side we just need a number. We have got probability of y is greater than equals to 5. We need to know. Finding out the probability is not difficult. Understanding how I got till 5 is important. Everyone got it from this step to this step? How I got? This is the working, okay? From this step to this step, how I got, this is the working. Is everyone understanding? Following, got it clear? Is everyone clear, students? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So y is
Yes, sir.
greater than equals to 5. And you just have to go and just check. These are, sir, y values. Follow carefully the highlighter. Okay, sir, these are y values. And it will be 5 and 6. Y is greater than equals to 5 and 6. So 5 and 6, 17k plus k. That is the answer. Make sure you show proper workings to the examiner. That it means, sir, probability of the y is equals to 5 and 6 values, which is basically 17k plus k. That will be 18k. 18k means k 18 times of k value is 1 over 3. So the answer is coming, students, 18 divided by 30. 3 over 5 or 0.6. Okay, 3 over 5 or 0.6. Let's check part D answer as well. 3 divided by 0.5. 3 over 5, sorry, 3 over 5 or 0.6. So we got 3 over 5 as matching part D answer. Is everyone clear? Understood? Got that? Any questions? Students clear on this? Following? Sayed, 3 over 5.
Yes.
Up till now, we have got, I think, 10 marks, something. No, 9 marks we have got. The last part is still left. We have to calculate the variance of x. That is also difficult. Another concept that we are adding, that we are discussing from discussion with the topical. Okay, please make sure I have picked out questions which will give an overview of the whole chapter. So once the session ends, towards the end of the session, I'll give you questions that you have to do right after the class so that you can become better, and then some questions for the weekend that you can do all the questions of that. Okay. Now follow carefully. Is everyone got it till part D? Can I get response from everyone? Is everyone clear till part D? I
Yes,
need
sir.
Yes, sir.
response and then we move forward, okay? Is everyone clear? Part D understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what will happen is basically we have to calculate the variance of x for 4 marks, which is part E. We need to understand we are not calculating variance of y. Agar variance of y if we had to calculate variance of y, it would have been from this box. We could have easily done it square and multiply minus the mean square. We don't have to do that variance of y. Please read the question carefully in the exam. We have to calculate the variance of x. Is everyone getting it? People getting it? We have to calculate the variance of x, which is worth 4 marks. So please follow very carefully. How do we get the variance of y? Starting here from this first thing is simplification and explanation. Okay. Sir, we need variance of x. How do you get it? It's the same approach that we use from the subject. We have got the subject 15 times of minus 2y. Everyone should focus and write this down. If you have to find the variance of x, it will be coding applied that variance of x will be just solving this. And when we have to find a variance of this type of questions, what students need to do, the plus minus doesn't matter. Is everyone getting it? Whatever the plus minus is, plus 15, minus plus 15. In our case, it's plus 15, plus 15, and my plus minus doesn't matter. It's just whatever it's being multiplied that matters. You have to do square of the two. It's the same thing, minus 2 ka square kar le. That's also 4 or 2 ka square kar le. Whatever it is, you square the multiplier and you just find out the variance of y. So I'll repeat it and we'll go stop here for 1 minute just to so that everyone can absorb. We have to get the variance of x. Okay? We have to find variance of x. Students, plus minus in any question will not matter. Only multiplication division will be part of it. Multiplication and division will be part of it. Plus minus doesn't matter. That's why this chapter is important. कि plus 15 को ignore कर देंगे. Y के साथ multiply हो रहा है minus 2. Y is being multiplied by minus 2. Whatever the number is उसको square कर देंगे तो minus 2 का square is 4. You just have to get the 4 multiply by the variance of y. That will be the answer for the variance of x. Is everyone getting it? Just have to get the variance of y for this question, for this y data, y discrete random variable. Whatever the answer comes, just multiply by 4. You get the variance of x. Is everyone understanding? ठीक है जी. People
Yes.
got it clear? So that's what we have to do. Let's start. Please copy this down. Okay, when you are finding variance, I'll repeat. वेरिएंस के अंदर प्लस माइनस को नहीं देखते, बट अगर यही चीज मीन निकालनी होती you would have taken the complete formula. अगर हमें मीन निकालना होता ऑफ x, तो it would have been 15 minus 2 times of mean of y. Understanding? पूरा सॉल्व करते 15 minus 2 times of whatever the mean of y is. Definitely you will bring problems and queries as well in the next class and for this chapter. तो उसमें definitely कोई ना कोई there will be question related to this. Okay, when you are struggling and not able to find the data, coding data mean, so we'll work that out. Okay. Abhi, it will make complicated. It will make the question complicated if I add something new. Let's focus on finding out the variance of the x. So it will be, sir, we have to get the variance of y. Let's start, sir. Variance of y will be from the top. Okay, variance of y will be 1 square times of 2k. So it will be 1 square times of 2k. 2 square times of k and 3 square times of 3 square times of k plus 4 square times of 8k plus 5 square times of 17k and 6 times 6 square times of k. So we get the variance and then we subtract minus the mean as well. Just make sure you show one time the formula so you don't lose marks. Mean, please make sure. That's why they have calculated the mean of y was it's here 13 over 3. So 13 over 3, the mean of y whole square subtracted. ठीक है जी. So here we get the variance as well. The variance of y will be 1 square times of 2k, that will be 2k. Just do it directly, फिर इसको simplify कर लेंगे. 2k plus 4k, 6k plus 9k, 6 plus 9, 416 times of 8 is what? 16 times of 8 is 128. So 128 plus 9 and plus 2, 128 plus 4, 2 plus 9 plus 4, 25 times of, just hold on, the azan is going on. Okay, let's continue. So hope everyone understands this. Okay, for 2 marks will be definitely for getting the basic variance of y. 1 mark is definitely that's does the student know the concept के 15 को ignore करना है and -2 को square करना है. So 4 times of variance of y, and then whatever the final answer is, which is coming to 44 over 45. If we have got this, it's matching and this is done. Is everyone getting it clear? Understood? That's another 13 marks in the bucket that we have got. Okay, students, we got 4 marks for this part as well. Any questions? Everyone got it? Clear, students, understood? People got it? Everyone is clear? Following? Guys, getting it? Hello. Any questions? Move forward.
Yes.
Is everyone clear? Got it? This is June 23 as well done. So we were doing topical past paper questions of 23. I've done January 23, then I've done June 23 now, and next will be October 23 that we will be doing as well. So 2023 will be done from my side, okay? Okay, the like you can take help, and almost every concept is being covered in that. Uh, that is mean, variance of different values, and how to get the values of k, different types of questions as well. Is everyone clear? We have got the full 13 marks. Ahad, clear? Any concern? Anyone, please let me know. We have got the variance of x as well. Guys, got it? Anyone, any questions? Please let me know. So otherwise we can move forward. Part E is also done. What happened? Am I audible? Yes, everyone clear? Got it?
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay. Let's talk about another one, which will have different. See, every question will have something, one part which is different, or maybe linked with another chapter as well. So don't worry much about that. Just focus on getting maximum marks. This was 13 marks. Your objective should be getting as much score, 11 marks, 12 marks, 10 marks. That should be the objective, that I need to get maximum marks. Don't take the pressure of the last part you were not able to solve. For example, this one, October 23. Seems the last part seems a bit tricky, but don't worry of the last 5 marks. We'll start with A, B, and C, try to work it out, and then move forward. Is everyone getting that? Clear, students? People following, understanding? So just make sure that you have to get maximum marks and do as much possible workings as there, and focus on every question individually, separately. Don't take the burden of one question to the next one. Is everyone getting it clear? So let's talk about this one. This also offers some variable as well. It's a 30 divided by x. So this will further enhance our concept of this one. So both type of questions are done. Okay, this was plus 15, plus minus भी देख लिया, multiplication भी देख लिया कि multiplication square करते हैं. And here also there is division 30 divided by x. That's why these are good. And then part D is also from somewhere from probability. So it will be a little bit good question, this one as well. This is worth as well 12 marks, 5 plus 8 plus 11 plus 1, 12 marks worth question. Let's have a look at this one as well. Is everyone with me following? Understood? People got it clear, students? Is everyone following, understanding? Okay, hello. So what we have is basically, okay, sir, we have the discrete random variable. X has the following probability distribution. X values are 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, the probabilities are given. Show that the mean of 1 divided by x is 2 over 5. Find the variance of 1 divided by x. This is what we have to do. Is everyone getting it? Understanding, students following? So what we have to
Yes,
do
sir.
is basically the first step should be, okay, we have to change the question. We have to basically change the question. Okay, these are sir x values, but the examiner wants 1 over x. So let's just change it, and let's make another bracket added here. You should be doing the same way in the exam as well with your pencil. Okay, sir, I added one more box, and I said that 1 divided by x will be what will be 1 divided by x? So it will be very simple. Okay, 1 divided by x will be 1 over 1, 1 over 2, 1 over 3, and 1 over 4. Is everyone getting it? 1 over 1, 1 over 2, 1 over 3, and 1 over 4. Am I right or am I right? Everyone got this? Plus x की value denominator में आ जाएगी. 1 over 1, 1 over 2, 1 over 3, and 1 over 4. Is everyone clear on that? ठीक है जी? Hello. So these will be
Yes,
the
sir.
x values, and just multiply with the probabilities and we get the answer as well. Okay, show that E 1 over x. This will be question number 16, part A. So it should be, let's talk about 16 now here. 14, 15, and 16. So 16, part A. So that will be multiplication. We have to show mean of 1 divided by x here. So that should be mean of 1 over x should be, okay, here we go. So 1 over 1 into 1 over 10. So this will be, sir, 1 over 1 into 1 over 10 plus 1 over 2 into the probability, 1 over 2 into the probability, 1 over 5, 1 over 2 into 1 over 5, sir, plus 1 over 3 into 3 over 10. And then the last one will be 3 over 10. And then the last one, 1 over 4 into the last one will be 2 over 5. That will be the case here. Here we go. Just multiply, add all of them up in the calculator, and you get the answer which is matches. This will be, say, the mean of E1 over X. Okay. So 1 over 10 plus 1 over 10 plus 1 over 10 plus 2 over 20. So 2 over 5. It's coming the answer 2 over 5 or 0.4. If it is matching, we got that 1 mark as well, that we have proved it. You just have to do it quickly. Okay. 2 over 5. Is it matching with 2 over 5? Yes. ठीक है, 2 over 5 match. Okay. Is everyone understood? Got this clear? Any questions, anyone? People understood falling?
No, yeah.
Sure, clear, right? Then we have to get the variance as well. Variance comes out at the same approach. Let's just take help from here. So part B, sir, is the variance. Okay. Mostly questions of this are on mean and variance, the expected value. So how do you get variance of 1 over x? Exactly the same approach. Okay, sir, these values will all of them will be square. Okay. So it will be, okay, 1 over 1 is always 1. So 1 square into 1 over 10 plus this will be half the full square into 1 over 5. That's how it will be. And then 1 over 3 whole square into 3 over 10. First, you have to square the values, and 1 over 4 whole square. Let's do it here. 1 over 4 whole square into 2 over 5, and minus the mean square, which is 2 over 5, the mean of this one. So mean square will be 2 over 5 whole square. So let's just simplify and get for the 3 marks. Definitely 1 mark is for the working. So it will be 1 over 10, and then it will be 1 over 20, 1 over 9, and 9 tens are 90. So 3 over 90, and then it will be 2 over 16 fives are, that will be 80. So this is coming 5 over 24 if we are doing it correct, and 4 over 25. It should be 5 over 24 minus 4 over 25. 29 over 600. Is it coming 29 over 600? It's correct. 29
Yeah.
over 600. It's correct. Okay, so that will be correct. The variance will be correct. 29 over 600. Make sure most of the time leaves in fraction form. Okay, students. Most of the time better to leave in fraction form. अगर decimals बहुत ज़्यादा आ रहे हो ना, ये भी important होता है एग्जाम में मार्क्स लेने के लिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल थोड़ा सा हम डिविएट करते हैं. तो अगर आपका कैलकुलेटर में ऐसे आंसर आ रहा है, सही है, तो आप बेटर है कि ये ना लिखें, फ्रैक्शन की फॉर्म में लिख दें जो भी बन रहा है. बट अगर आपका आंसर लाइक से 0.75 इस तरह करके आ रहा है, 0.625 बस, तो आप डेसिमल भी लिख दें तो भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. बट जैसे कि बहुत अनकंटिन्यूस डेसिमल्स जा रहे हैं, तो बेहतर है कि आप फ्रैक्शन लिख. जैसे कि ये वाला एग्जाम्पल है, 29 over 600 डेसिमल में करूंगा तो 0.048333 चला जा रहा है, तो दैट्स नॉट गुड. ठीक है, तो आप बेहतर है कि फ्रैक्शन फॉर्म में लिख दें. मोर बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. So definitely 1 mark for this, 29 over 600, and 2 marks for applying the correct variance formula and showing the correct working. Is everyone getting it? Following clear on this, students? Understood?
Yes, sir.
No. So that's how we got 3 marks for this one as well. And coming back, this is not we are discussing for the next parts. Now comes the next part C. I'll give you a couple of minutes to read it. We have till part B, find variance of 1 over x. We have to find the random variable y. is equals to 30 divided by x. So we have to get the variance of, we have to get the mean and variance of y. Is everyone getting it? Is
Yes.
everyone following how to get the mean and variance of y? That is why we are doing this question. Part A and B is not that much tricky. So let's talk about part C now, sir. So part C will be y is equal, first at y is equals to 30 divided by x. That is another question for us. K 30 divided by x, y is equals to 30 divided by x. And the examiner wants you to find out part 1. Examiner wants you to give the answer for mean of y. ठीक है जी. So again, as I said, के mean में it doesn't matter. What you do is basically the mean of y will be 30 divided by the mean of 30 divided by the mean of x. Is everyone getting it? Is everyone following? 30 divided by e of x. Is everyone
Yeah.
understanding? Mean of y will be, it's the same thing. Okay, sir, the mean of y will be 30 divided by the mean of x. But the problem is that we don't have the mean of x. We have mean of 1 over x. But it's the same. अभी आपको मैं show करके दिखाता हूँ. ठीक है, follow everyone. So it will be 30 divided by e divided by x. So we have to get the just mean of x. So what we have is okay, we have the mean of 1. Let's make it here. Okay, this is the different part. Okay, this one is finished here. So this will be, okay, sir, you have mean of 1 over x, which is 2 over 5. ठीक है जी. So what I can do is basically tell the examiner it will be ex. If I do ex over 1, if I do the opposite of it, it will be nothing just 5 over 2. Am I right? अगर x over 1 कर दूं, which is x only. X over 1 means कि x ex ही है. So that will be 5 over 2. And that is what you have to do. Okay, sir, it will be 30 divided by 5 over 2 or 30 divided by 2.5. So the mean of y will be 30 divided by 2.5. I think 12 should be the answer.
Sir, I have a question.
Sure, go on.
If we did the same thing we did in part A, where we did 1 over 1 and then 1 over 2, if we did instead 30 over 1, then 30 over 2, then 30 over 3, would this give the same answer as what we just got?
If you can repeat your question, but I think if I'm trying to understand, it's the same thing. You can also find it again. 1 times of 1 over 10, 2 times of 1 over 5, 3 times of 3 over 10. You just find out directly this time. Now this time you just multiply these two only. Last time we multiplied this two, right? To get the
My
mean of 1.
question is,
But if
my
you
question
multiply,
is,
yeah, sorry.
yeah, my
You're
question
saying
is this: if we find e of y, can we find e of y the same way we found e of 1 over x by saying 30 over 1 times 1 over 10 plus 30 over 2 times 1 over 5?
you can exactly, you can do that. You're saying, so you make it the variable here, right? You make another box and you say 30 divided by x box, right? So 30 divided by 1 is 30, 30 divided by 2 is 15, 30 divided by 3 is 10, 30 divided by 4 is something in decimals, 7.5. So yeah, 7.5 times of this, 10 times of this, 15 times of this will also give the same answer. Understanding?
Yeah.
But that is time consuming because you see it's only worth 3 marks, which means this is 1 mark and this is 2 marks. You need to save time in the exam. It's a very good thinking process here. It's the same approach. He is saying that he will make a new, just now, just like I make a variable. So we can make a new variable here. Y is equals to 30 divided by x. So 30 divided by 1 is 30. 30 divided by 2 is 15. 30 divided by 3 is 10. 30 divided by 4 is 7.5. Once you get the new, these are the y values, 30, 15, 10, 7.5. Just multiply with the probability. It's the same thing. Okay, but not recommended. It will take a lot of time. Understanding. This one is just a direct approach. Okay, we take help from 1 over x. Just switch the places and we got the mean of y as 12. Understood?
Yeah. Understood.
Clear on the same page? Okay. Here we have to get the variance. So let's talk about the variance. So since we know that we have to find out the variance of y as well, which is 30, sorry, the variance of y we have to find out. So again, we apply the same thing that y is equals to 30 divided by x. So what we can do is basically, does everyone agrees that we can write this down as 30 multiply by 1 or 1 divided by x? Can we write down this thing? It's the same. Am I right? People getting it? Can we write it down like this? 30 divided by x. Can we write it down like this way? Okay, y is equals to 30 divided by x. Let's do it here. Sir, y is equals to 30 divided by x, or 30 times of 1 divided by x. Can I write it like this? Everyone, can I get response? Everyone following? It's the same thing, right? So that's what we have to do. Again, sir, it's multiplication, it's the variance. So in order to find the variance of y, you can tell the examiner that it will be 30 square. You have to square 30. You have to square 30, and then you have to multiply with the variance of 1 over x. Is everyone getting it? We have to multiply with the variance of 1 over x. Whatever the variance of 1 over x we have got in part B, 29 over 600 multiply by 30 square. That's, make sure अगर आप direct करेंगे तो you are losing lot of time, and which means ये question तो correct हो जाएगा, but the other thing जो other questions होंगे, this question number 4 of the exam paper, इसका मतलब 1 2 3 भी है और 5 6 7 भी होंगे, ये middle में question है. You need to save time, you need to do with this approach. If you are thinking of doing it directly, you can do it directly as well, but it's a lot of time taken and it's not worth it for 3 marks. It's better to practice with this approach so that you save time in the exam and do all questions on time. So 900 multiply by variance of 1 over x. That's the answer. Is everyone clear? Got it? Hello?
That's it.
Any questions, anyone? Any problem? Everyone got it? 87 over 2, or you can write it down as 43.5. Both of them will give us. This one is worth 2 marks. So I'll show you how the 2 marks are there, and this one was direct 1 mark. If you have written mean as 12, you would have got that mark as well. Okay. So let's double check 12 and 43.5. Are they correct? So if we have done this, 12, 1 mark for this, 1 mark for applying the variance formula correctly, and 1 mark for the 87 over 2 or 43.5. Let's check the answers. EY is 12, 40, 87 over 2. Everyone can see, hope everyone can see 87 over 2 as the marking scheme, and 12 as the mean as well, which makes it to the last part, which is the part number D. Let's focus on that. Is everyone on the same page? Let's work out 5 marks question. Is everyone getting it? Following, understood, students? People got it?
Yeah.
Hello, understood. Now, what we have to do is basically find out the probability of x is less than 3 and slash y is less than 20. So we have to work that out. Okay, y is less than 20. So we have to work that out. It's a difficult one. So students need to focus on it. But always remember, this is also connected with the same. Let's go back to the first 15 question number. Y is greater than x. As you can see, दो variables कभी भी नहीं हो सकते. Always remember in the exam, if they ask you 2 variables, you just have to be smart and you just have to be confident that the right hand side needs to be become a number or something. Someone needs to become a number so that it's better to solve. Only one alphabet can be there. Only one variable can be there. In this case, also there is two alphabets. X is less than 3 and y is less than 20. The first thing is, before solving the question, you need to understand this is not of discrete random variable. This is basically conditional probability, the last chapter. Okay, it is from the last chapter, which is called the probability tree diagram and all of those things. It's the conditional probability. It's not from discrete random variable. How I know it's conditional probability? Doesn't matter whatever happens, any question can be different whenever you have a slash. Whenever you have a slash, it is always called a conditional probability. It's a 300%, 500% guarantee. जब भी slash होगा, so it's a conditional probability. Your mind should be working. Doesn't matter जो भी question तो बाद में solve करेंगे. Whatever way we are going to solve it, whatever values we take, your mind should be first clear. That's why it was written that given that slash लिखा हुआ था, slash means given that it's a conditional probability. Is everyone getting it? Following? So let's get started. Let's first copy the question. Need 5 to 7 minutes of your undivided attention so that we can complete this. Okay. Focus everyone carefully. Probability of x is probability of x is less than 3. Let me just first copy the question. Probability of x is less than 3 slash y should be probability x should be less than 3. Hope everyone understands. X should be less than 3. Y should be less than 20. Y should be less than 20. So as always, let's not solve the question. Let's try to first solve what is y is less than 20 because we have the y variable. Sir, we have y variable. Okay, y variable is y is 30 divided by x. Let's first try to convert them in one form. Okay, one form means okay, let's try to convert them in one variable. So if y is less than 20, can I write instead of y, students, can I write 30 instead of y? Can I write 30 divided by x? Yes or
Yeah.
am I right? Or 30 divided by x. Okay, so it will be 30 divided by x is less than 20. You have to apply a concept here. That's why it's a tricky 5-mark question. Students have to apply concept from the unit 1 of the Edexcel, which is WMA11 about the inequality solving, chapter number 3 of unit 1. If you have x in the denominator, how you get it in the numerator? By multiplying on both sides with the x square, right? Is everyone getting it? You have to multiply with x square on both sides. Is everyone following, understanding? ठीक है? People getting it clear, understood? Is everyone following, getting it? Sorry, 1x से multiply करेंगे तो it should be के values change होंगे. X will multiply on both sides. Okay, we have to multiply with x on both sides. Is everyone getting it? Only x से multiply करेंगे, not x square. Okay, is everyone getting it, following? So this x will cancel with this x and it will be 30. 30 is less than 20x. You make it round change because variable should always be on the right hand side, left hand side. Sir, variable always comes on the left hand side. So 20x is greater than 30 and it will be, sir, x is greater than 30 divided by 20. So x is greater than 1.5. Is everyone understood, getting that? That is what we have to reach. X should be greater than 1.5 and x should be greater than 1.5. X is greater than 30 over 20 and x should be greater than 1.5. Is everyone understanding? Let's do it again. Let's repeat it again, okay? Because it's a unit 1 of the WMA11 concept. 30, the blue color is 30 divided by x is less than 20. X is in the denominator. When you have an inequality, x cannot be in the denominator. जब आपके पास inequality होगी, x cannot be in the denominator. X को cancel करा. This x, बल्कि different color से कहे तो. Follow carefully in the red color. This is what I'm doing on my own. This is me personally doing. So it will be okay on both sides. If you do it at one side, you have to do it both sides. So multiply by x on both sides. So x and x cancel this one. I am left with 30 is less than 20x. X can never be, the IGCSE concept tells us that x can never be on the right hand side. X needs to be on the left hand side. X, bringing x to the left hand side will change the inequality sign. If we are bringing 840 पे ना. So sorry. So if it's on the less than equals to, it will become greater than equals to, and that will be x is greater than 1.5. Okay, x will be greater than 1.5. That will be the case. Is everyone got it now? 30 divided by. So now we can write down, okay, probability of x is less than 3, given that x should be greater than 1.5. How do you write it down? The numerator is always an intersection of probability should be x is less than 3, intersection of x should be greater than 1.5, divided by conditional probability formula comes in. Numerator हो जाएगा x is less than 3 with the intersection of x is greater than 1.5 divided by the denominator, which is probability of x is greater than 1.5. So पहले हम, is everyone getting it? Should I stop here? If you can. So what will happen
Yeah.
is basically probability should be, let's find out denominator first. Probability needs to be x is greater than 1.5. Let's go back to the question. X needs to be, probability of x needs to be greater than 1.5. As everyone knows, it's a discrete random variable. Or I just copy paste. I'm telling you how you got probability of x is less than greater than 1.5. Okay, everyone. What I'm trying to explain here is how do you get the denominator? Just copy it down. Probability of x is greater than 1.5. The chapter doesn't talk about decimals from the start, I am saying, because it's not, this is 1.5 is not a discrete random variable. What it means is if x is greater than 1.5, it means it will be probability of x is equals to 2, 3, and 4. All of these three will be added. 1 over 5, 3 over 10, 2 over 5. All of them will be added. Greater than 1.5 means 2, 3, and 4. So 1 over 5, 3 over 10. Let's write it down. 1 over 5 plus 3 over 10 plus 2 over 1 over 5, 3 over 10 plus 2 over 5. That's the denominator. Is everyone getting it? And the numerator will be that x should be greater than 1.5, but x is also less than 3. The only variable that can come between it's 2. Always remember the numerator becomes in the conditional probability, the numerator becomes from the denominator. Numerator always becomes from the denominator, sir. So it will be k x should be greater than 1.5 but less than 3. So only 2 is there, which will be, इसका मतलब ये है, if you want to write it down as well for your convenience purpose, कि probability of x is greater than 3, intersection of x is less than 1.5. It's simple, in simple words means कि probability of x is equals to 2 only, which is 1 over 5. Just write down 1 over 5 in the numerator, and that will be the answer. So let's do it. 1 over 5 is basically something 0.2, so 0.2 divided by, पहले decimals में कर लेते हैं, फिर fraction में खुद ब खुद हो जाएगा. That is coming 0.9. So 0.2 divided by 0.9, which will be 2 over 9. So that's the answer, sir. 2 over 9. 5 marks achieved. Let's just double check and confirm. 2 over 9. Alhamdulillah, it's correct. उन्होंने भी यही करा. Marking scheme आपको समझ में नहीं आएगी. So better to just check the answers with my working. 2 over 9. That is correct. How does the marking scheme split will work? Definitely the fifth mark, the final mark is for 2 over 9. But let's put it in the black tick marks. 1 for this one. Definitely 1 mark for getting x is greater than 1.5. 1 mark for the numerator, 1 mark for denominator, and 1 mark for whatever working you are doing. That's how you have to do it to get all 5 tick marks. Is everyone clear? Understood, students? Got it clear? Following? Is everyone getting it? Following? Understood? So with this, we have completed October 2023 question as well. Complete 2023 series of discrete random variable. I've done all different 3 types of questions. What my requirement you have to do is basically question number 17 and 18. You have to do it as a classwork once the class session ends. So this is ending now. So make sure to do this and submit 17 and 18. I'll share on the group. Okay, everyone. So make sure to do it
Sir?
now so that you remember and become better at it. Yes. Yes,
Sir, I
Jamil,
don't
go.
understand. For the last question, why did we write px is greater than 1.5 in the denominator?
Sorry, I didn't get you. You didn't get something? You're saying that?
Yeah, so for this question over here, why did we write px is greater than 1.5 in the denominator?
This is conditional. This is from the, Acha, you're talking about this one, right? You got it, K. This one you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
This rectangle. Yeah. So it's basically the formula of conditional probability. It's the formula of the conditional probability that probability of x is less than 3. That's the formula of conditional probability. Understanding? It's better.